Welcome to the Daily Stoic channel, where we explore profound lessons from Stoic philosophy to live a more fulfilling life together. Today, I want to share with you an intriguing perspective on kindness, a topic many often view as positive. Have you ever heard someone assert that kindness is a virtue and that being kind will bring you happiness, success, and satisfaction? But I'm here to tell you that sometimes kindness can be a double-edged sword, even to the point of ruining your life. Yes, you heard that right. Kindness, if unchecked and unbalanced, can become your weakness. Let's delve deeper into this issue and explore the hidden facets of kindness. If you find this content helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share it with those around you. Together, we can spread positive messages and encourage everyone to live a more meaningful life. Now, let's get started. First, when you show too much kindness, you inadvertently open the door for those around you to take advantage of you. They begin to see your kindness as an easily exploitable weakness, and from there, they will look for ways to benefit from your generosity. They may ask you for help, borrow money, or even expect you to sacrifice important aspects of your life just to meet their needs. And because of your innate tendency toward kindness, you will likely agree, even when it's inconvenient or detrimental to yourself. As a result, you may feel stretched thin, exhausted, and resentful, simply because you cannot refuse the demands of others. I have witnessed this happen countless times. Those who are excessively kind are often taken for granted. They are always willing to help others. But when they themselves need support, no one stands up for them. They give everything without considering their own needs until there is nothing left to give, and then they are left alone, in a state of emptiness and isolation. However, the issue is not only about being taken advantage of. When you become overly kind, you also miss many opportunities to assert yourself and listen to your own needs. You become so preoccupied with putting others first that you forget your own dreams and goals. Your happiness gradually gets sacrificed for the benefit of others, and in the end, all you receive are regrets and a sense of longing for missed opportunities. Secondly, kindness can sometimes become a double-edged sword, making you vulnerable to manipulation. When you consistently prioritize the needs and desires of others over your own, you inadvertently send a message that your own needs don't matter. This creates an expectation from those around you that you will always agree with them and participate in their plans without ever complaining or opposing. They start to see you as someone who can be easily manipulated and controlled, turning you into a puppet in their hands. When you try to assert yourself and express your opinions, their reactions can be very intense. They may feel shocked and even offended by this change. Those who have grown accustomed to you always putting them first will accuse you of being selfish or unkind, and this will make you feel guilty. As a result, you may find yourself in a situation where others can easily overpower you, and you revert back to your previous submissive state. I understand that breaking out of this pattern is not easy. The feeling of being loved and appreciated is truly enticing, and it can be challenging not to do what others expect of you. However, in the long run, this kind of behavior will not be sustainable. You will gradually feel frustrated, unfulfilled, and even angry with yourself. Questions will start to arise in your mind. Why am I always the one making sacrifices? What would my life be like if I prioritized myself for once? You will come to realize that your own happiness and fulfillment cannot solely depend on pleasing others. Thirdly, kindness can become a significant barrier on your journey to achieving success. In the fiercely competitive landscape of the modern world, those who carry too much kindness often find themselves at the back of the pack. To rise up and reap the rewards of success, you need to possess confidence, a competitive spirit, and sometimes even a touch of ruthlessness. This means you must be willing to take risks, make difficult decisions, and prioritize your own interests above all else. However, when kindness prevails, you may become hesitant to take the necessary actions. You don't want to hurt anyone or create discomfort, and this can lead you to hold back, opting for a safer route and turning down opportunities that could advance your career or bring you closer to your personal goals. I have witnessed many talented and hardworking individuals overlooked for advancement opportunities simply because they were too kind-hearted. They hesitate to make things difficult for others or to hurt someone's feelings, so they choose to remain silent, allowing others to bask in the accolades. They don't want to be labeled as ruthless or overly competitive, so they often refuse to pursue what they truly desire. However, the truth is that success is not a reward for the kindest among us. It is the result of effort, determination, and a willingness to embrace risks. If you continually place others first and sacrifice your own ambitions, you will never be able to discover and fully unleash your potential. Ultimately, you will be the one creating barriers for yourself, hindering your path to the success you rightfully deserve. Kindness, the fourth point, and perhaps the most important, can hinder you from becoming an honest and genuine person. When you focus too much on pleasing others and avoiding hurting anyone's feelings, you begin to self-censor quite strictly. You suppress your true thoughts and opinions, presenting instead a sanitized and diluted version of yourself to the world. The problem is that those around you can sense this lack of authenticity. They recognize when you are holding back your emotions or embellishing the truth, and gradually their trust in you starts to wane. They begin to wonder what you really think and feel, and whether they can rely on you to speak the truth. Moreover, when you continually stifle yourself for the sake of kindness, you start to lose touch with your true self. You become estranged from your genuine thoughts, feelings, and desires. It feels as if you are becoming a facade, living a life that isn't truly yours, but rather one belonging to someone else. This is not a sustainable way to live, and it brings fatigue and dissatisfaction. You cannot achieve true happiness or sustainable success if you are not living authentically. Deep and meaningful relationships also cannot form if you lack sincerity and honesty in your communication. So, what is the solution to this predicament? How can you avoid the traps of kindness while maintaining your good character? The answer lies in finding balance. You need to discover ways to express kindness and compassion while also setting boundaries for yourself and taking care of your own needs. This means learning to say no when necessary, even if it might cause discomfort at first. You need to stand up for yourself, affirm your own needs and desires, even if it may displease some people. You also have to be honest and genuine, even if it leads to difficult conversations or conflicts. I understand that this is not easy, but it requires practice and courage to break free from the habit of excessive people-pleasing. Only when you can strike a balance between kindness and authenticity can you truly live a life that is free and fulfilling. But believe me, all those efforts are worth it. When you know how to balance kindness, self-care, and authenticity, your life will become more vibrant and meaningful than ever before. You will feel a greater flow of energy, along with a fierce enthusiasm for the things that truly matter to you. The relationships you build will become deeper and more meaningful, with people who genuinely appreciate and respect you. You will achieve more success and feel more fulfilled in both your career and personal life. Most importantly, you will experience a sense of peace within yourself and with the world around you. So don't let kindness become a barrier in your life. Learn to express kindness in a way that nurtures and supports your own well-being. Set boundaries, speak your truth boldly, and prioritize self-care. Ultimately, the greatest gift you can give to the world is to be the truest version of yourself. This, my friends, is why kindness can become a double-edged sword if you're not careful. But it doesn't have to be that way. With a little wisdom and courage, you can learn to show kindness in a way that supports and uplifts your own growth. So go out there and be kind, but remember to start with yourself. When you take care of yourself, everything else will fall into place. Let me share a personal story with you. When I was younger, I used to be the epitome of kindness. I would go out of my way to help others, even if it meant sacrificing my own time, energy, and resources. I believed that kindness would bring me happiness and fulfillment, but instead I just felt drained and resentful. I remember one specific instance when a friend asked me to help them move. Even though I had my own plans for that weekend, I didn't want to let them down. So I canceled my plans and spent the entire weekend hauling heavy boxes and furniture up and down the stairs. By the end of it, I returned home exhausted and sore, feeling like I had lost myself. Remember that living authentically and sustainably is essential. Instead of becoming a depleted version of yourself, you can become strong and full of life. The good news is that when you take care of yourself first, those around you will also benefit. When you have enough energy and resources, you will be ready to help others with a full-hearted spirit. By setting healthy boundaries, you not only create space for more meaningful relationships, but also encourage mutual support and interactions. Furthermore, when you live authentically and honestly, you will inspire others to do the same. If you struggle with being too kind, start with small but meaningful steps. Try saying no to requests that don't align with your priorities or things that make you feel pressured or uncomfortable. Set boundaries with those who often take advantage of your kindness. This not only helps protect yourself, but also opens up opportunities for healthier relationships. Be brave in sharing the thoughts or feelings you've been suppressing for so long. As you make these changes, be patient with yourself. Change is not an easy process. There will be uncomfortable moments and even resistance from within. But trust that by learning to love and respect yourself first, you are truly spreading kindness to those around you. The truth is that the world needs more kindness, but it also needs people who dare to be kind to themselves. It needs individuals who can set clear boundaries, boldly speak their truth, and take care of their own needs. When all of us start doing these things, we create a ripple effect, spreading positive changes, not just for ourselves, but also for those around us. So go out there and show kindness. But don't forget that you need to be kind to yourself first. Remember that your needs and desires are just as important as anyone else's. When you take care of yourself, you are truly taking care of the whole world around you. If you ever feel guilty or selfish for putting yourself first, keep in mind that the greatest gift you can give to the world is a happy, healthy, and authentic version of yourself. Don't hesitate to prioritize good things for yourself, even if it may make a few others uncomfortable. Ultimately, kindness is not about being perfect or pleasing everyone around you. It's about being true to yourself and treating others with compassion and respect. When you learn to balance these two aspects, you will realize that kindness becomes a source of strength and empowerment rather than a burden or a weakness. Let's commit to practicing kindness in a way that feels authentic and sustainable. Let's set clear boundaries, boldly speak our truth, and prioritize self-care first. And trust that by doing so, we are contributing to creating a world that is kinder, more compassionate, and more connected than ever before. Hello, everyone, and thank you for taking the valuable time to listen to my story and reflections on a truly meaningful topic, kindness. I hope that these shares have touched your heart and sparked valuable thoughts in your journey of exploring and practicing kindness. Remember, you are just as important as anyone else. Your needs, desires, and dreams deserve to be respected and cherished. Don't hesitate to treat yourself well, for it is when you do so that you will notice the kindness you nurture within yourself gradually spreading to those around you, creating positive impacts on others. A meaningful journey begins with respecting and loving yourself. Thank you once again for listening and sharing this moment with me. If you find this content helpful, please subscribe to the Mashi Yumanina Daily Stoic channel so we can explore more valuable lessons together. Let's work together to create a better world, starting with ourselves.